Hello everyone. It's breezy out here, and again I do not have my wind sound reducing mic, but I wanted to update you on recent events. Here's Maggie. She's in her round pen, you can tell. She hasn't had pasture. She gets turned out into her round pen, but she hasn't had grazing availability too much. What's growing in her round pen is the only grazing she's been able to do. What I have plans to do, and I just bought a gate, a lot like that one over there, only wider. It's going to go on this end, this side of her round pen, and I'm going to put up electric tape that will, I'm not sure yet, it will go that direction. There is some old equipment along that fence line over there where all the yellow flowers are growing that I'm going to put this electric tape this side of all of that so she doesn't get into any metal things that could harm her. And so that's the idea. Then I want to put her on pasture. I'll bring her through the small gate like I've always done, that one. And if pasture conditions are good enough, like right now it's dry, but if it's too wet I wouldn't put her on pasture. I would protect the pasture. And so that's the plan. I have the big gate down here, and it would be wide enough I can bring the riding lawnmower in here and mow her round pen, and we can also mow the pasture to keep it in good shape. So this was our hay field. It still is, but part of it's going to be Maggie's pasture pretty soon. So that is the plans. Put up this gate right away, and then start trying to decide exactly where the electric tape is going to be. And friend and relative of mine, we were discussing horses the other day, and she mentioned that the tape would be a lot cheaper than putting up woven wire. A lot easier too. I don't think I can put up woven wire by myself, but this electric tape will be, at least for the time being, a way to get Miss Maggie on some grazing. She loves her grazing. So again, that's the plan, and I'll keep you informed. Here's the gate that I just got and got it hauled home. I've got some T-posts in the back of my truck also. Just a few to start out with. I'll get more as I need them and decide where the fence is actually going to go. So it's going to be interesting getting this out of the truck. Okay, I've got the new gate out this far. I think I can get it the rest of the way and get it taken over there somewhere. I have taken to wearing a cowboy hat. I had a spot show up on my face under my left eye, and so I'm trying to be more diligent about sunscreen, and I've never been much of one to wear a hat, but I had this cowboy hat, so I'm going to be wearing that. We'll see what happens. I'll find out more about that in October 7th and 14th. Oh, the 14th actually. So anyway, here we go. I'll get this the rest of the way over to the round pen. Just about fell there. The wheel caught on something, a weed. Okay. All right, what do you think, Maggie? What do you think? Put it either at that junction or this junction. Decisions, decisions. I think I'm going to go with my third choice, this junction. I can separate it there, pull the fence out, the round pin. Hey, girl. You can see where I've had, you can see the pea gravel. The round pin used to be out this far. So by taking it apart back there, pulling these out, and hooking up that gate in this area will make the pin back where it used to be. I'm going to get Maggie a handful of this alfalfa that was mowed down. Didn't mow it for hay. We just mowed it because foxtail was starting to grow up in it pretty bad. There's some pretty nice alfalfa and clover in this spot right here. I'll take this handful to Maggie. She's looking at me like, give me something to munch on in here. Does she look like she's withering away to nothing? Mm-hmm. There you go, girl. Check that out. Yeah, that's a ticket. I'm not the best knife sharpener in keeping things sharp. We're making it making do. Oh, come on, knife. There we go. I don't know if I need to cut another one or not. Maggie's sticking to me like glue because she gets handful of alfalfa and clover and stuff like that. Too bad she doesn't like apples. She'd get apples quite a bit. Now, I don't know if I've ever shown video of Maggie pawing the ground, but she does it a lot. As soon as I turn her out in a round pen, she starts pawing the ground. Some of it I thought might have been the feather mites. It could also be anxiety. Something else my cousin and I were talking about when we were talking about horses. It does seem like an anxiety thing. Being able to graze, I think, will help that. I've been trying to figure out what to do for her to stop the pawing. And she could also be in need of a stable mate. So, if you can't have another horse, an option is a goat. So, part of this fence putting up has to do with possibly getting a goat for her to have a buddy. I thought maybe she'd paw for me so I could show you what she does. Not that I want her to, I'd just like for you to see if I haven't already shown you. Okay, so anxiety because of boredom, loneliness, because we do have a good connection. We have connected in this summer, and that's good and that's helpful, but it's not the same as having someone around all the time, and I can't be around all the time, so I'm looking into maybe getting, like I said, her a stable mate. Haven't started looking for a goat yet, but it's in the back of my mind, thinking about it. So, all right, we'll call it pasture gate is installed. Not exactly what I had in mind, but it's going to take a strong arm or two to get the round pen in a better position. I've been fiddling with this thing. There she goes. That's Maggie pawing. What's the matter, Maggie? That could cause a what my cousin called a, hey dog, stop, concussion founder, like a horse running on pavement with no shoes would cause a condition called founder, and this could cause founder. I didn't even think about it, but it makes sense. But anyway, I'm fiddling with this thing. I can't open the gate until I figure out how to get it off of here. I don't even know how they got it on there. But anyway, phase 1 is in place.